you serious? This episode is about Asylum Films and their movie, Avengers Grimm. Yeah, what's with this company like to do bootleg films of already successful franchises? When I saw this at Walmart, I'm going, oh, I have to show this to my friends. And they somehow suckered Lou Ferrigno in the movie because he played the Hulk.
I'm the owner of Asylum Films, and I have a neat idea. Let's combine Once Upon a Time with the Avengers. But we do stupid movies all the time.
How? We're famous about sharks and tornadoes!
So the whole movie is about these fairy tale princesses who's led by Snow White to go from their world to another world so they can stop Rumpelstiltskin. You couldn't use another villain? And the Rumpelstiltskin in this movie is not intimidating. He's just a douchebag who wants to take over the world. Really? That's the whole premise of the whole movie, people. He comes from one world to take over another world. At least the one from Once Upon a Time is intimidating because he's more like Mephisto from the Marvel Universe. You make a deal with him, you know something bad's gonna happen. But when you see this Rumpelstiltskin, it's more like, you're not intimidating, you're just a douche. And what's the whole point of turning Red Riding Hood into Hawkeye? It's like, oh, I only care for myself because I'm Red Riding Hood. Screw you, princesses. I'm just gonna take on the big bad wolf who looks like Chuck Liddell a little bit.
Hey everyone, let's have Rumpelstiltskin be our version of Loki because no one would ever compare the two. They're both douchebags, they both want to rule the world. We don't have any imagination.
The fight scenes alone are just bad. You know that when you watch a lot of superhero films, you see a lot of great choreographic fight scenes. Just take a good look at Captain America, Winter Soldier. The fight they had between the two, that was epic. The fight between Cinderella and Red Riding Hood, it looked amateurish. How can you mess up a concept like this? Seriously, how can you just say, well, you know, we're gonna have a fight scene between Cinderella and Red Riding Hood and we're going to make it as least epic as possible. Again, the acting was just bad. I'm over here looking at this going, that face. I was looking at like that. All I gotta say is, Asylum, if you want people to take you seriously, you have to stop making these bootleg versions of these big budget films. With the exception of Abraham Lincoln vs. Zombies, because I thought that was pretty good. You guys done messed up.
We're not ripping off Disney, we're just ripping off the material. We're trying to modify it to make it to our liking.
I'm watching this movie and I'm thinking in my head, what am I watching? Because this whole film is just one big disaster. And I know about disasters. I've seen Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior. That was a disaster. This is just that movie 100 times worse. They just said, oh yeah, you know, we're Avengers. No, you're not. Captain America, Spider-Man, Black Widow, the Hulk, Thor, those are Avengers. You girls are just a bunch of princesses who got somehow superpowers and calling yourselves Avengers. Oh boy. Then Rumpelstiltskin, to make a deal with Iron Jack, I don't know who his name is because I stopped caring after this movie, to stomp around and chase the princesses, and he becomes a real metal man. He's like, I'm going to destroy the princesses because I have nothing else to do in this movie. And he turns good at the end. Asylum, you guys are geniuses when you come with a lot of dumb logic. And what was the point of Sleeping Beauty being superficial and hating commoners? She wasn't like that in the stories. In the other incarnations I've seen of her, when they try to reinvent the character, she never ever looked at anyone as a commoner. Hell, she was taken care of by 3 fairies away from the Dark Fairy, so she won't touch Needle to fall asleep for 100 years. Know your logic, Asylum Films. Oh, this is gonna be the greatest script ever. Oh yes, let's also get some actor who played a superhero in the 1970s. Okay, let's have some unnecessary drama and some conceitedness. Alright, oh yes, this is becoming so great. I can't wait to make a movie out of this. Stick to the one that Disney has done. This one is just downright criminal. I don't know what was the point of this. There's this one woman who looks like this, like she's a human puppet. And this is just an epic disaster. This is not only a disaster, it's just downright dash con bad. greatest movie of all time. Thank you for watching this video, and visit mentalcrashentertainment.com. Check out our social media accounts here. Subscribe down here, and check out our previous video right here.